I want you to go back, though, on this assignment because you started transitioning at 17 years old.
Yeah.
And I want you to kind of, when did you know to make that decision? Was it something that you had been like for years? You're like, I don't feel at home in this body.
Well, at 7, listen, all the forms that I've been in, I felt at home in.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like I felt at home, but I'm not the traditional story of trans people saying, well, I felt like I was in the wrong body.
Yeah.
I just needed to add to the body.
You need the body to body.
I needed to add to the body. I just, to be honest with you, I transitioned around 17 because I was that's where I really was finding out, like, that's where your hormones be going through around that age. It's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm different.
You're really settling into who you are at 17 for sure.
I knew that I was different because I wasn't having the same experiences that regular boys were having, or men or boys, because you're not born a man.
You're born a male.
You're born male.
And you said there's a difference between male and man.
Yes, which we'll delve into. So I was a boy. I was born male, grew into a boy, and I was the same way that normal and regular boys were. I had different feelings. Because I have brothers, and my brothers got children and they're married, and I'm like, even when I watched them be attracted to girls, I was like, well, what do you see? What am I missing?
Because you said your first sexual experience was at the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what am I missing?
Because for all the people who are hiding
oh, baby, y'all
behind,
gets down in that church.
Don't they? At Camp Quanania, Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey, y'all don't know. Baby, y'all gets loose in that church. Listen, it goes down. It goes down. It don't go down. It don't just go down in the DM,
honey. It goes down in the church
it goes
basement,
down in the pulpit, the basement,
yeah,
choir rehearsal, vacation Bible school,
facts,
tent revival. Slip outside that tent.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Meet me at the church. It's going down.
It's going down.
I just was having different experiences, and I think that, when you don't have anybody that you can tell, who was I going to tell? I'm a church queen. All around me, all I'm surrounded by is hell, 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 gay, hell, anything outside of straight, hell, 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 hell. And so you keep that kind of stuff bottled in, and then my grandfather, he wasn't a church person, but he was straight. And it was, growing up, 12, 13, he used to own a lawn service. It was called Hinton Landscaping. And he would, the Joe Hinton's Landscaping. And my granddaddy would cut grass or whatever, and he'd be driving around in his truck, riding down the highway, whatever. And then there would be nice looking women running down the street jogging, women jogging. And then him and my uncle would be in the truck, and I'll be in the truck with them, and I would just hear the male conversation. And the male conversation is, damn, that pussy fat on that woman. And I'm like,
so you're hearing this as a kid, and you're like,
yeah, like, golly, her pussy fat. Ooh, her fat. Ooh, her pussy fat.
Okay, we got it.
No, I mean, see how you wanted to stop? I'm over there like, please stop this. Please stop this. Why are we having pussy conversations now? I'm 12.
I don't think anyone has even said pussy in that seat yet. You're the first.
Here we go. I'm 12.
Yeah.
I'm 13. I don't want to hear about that. And that's a lot of men's mistake, thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And my grandfather asked me, you ain't got you ain't let one of them little girls, you ain't had no little girl yet?
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't even grown into anything yet.
And you felt like that was already being put on you.
Yes.
Yeah. And you think we do that oftentimes.
Straight people do that.
Yeah. We put it on the child.
It's called grooming. It's called grooming. Like what they try to say that we as the queer people do.
Yeah.
It's called grooming.
Yeah.
So I was surrounded by that, and my uncle. It's just like every time I needed, so I'm like, well, damn, every time do I? But what does that say about men? Like every time I see a woman, do I got to immediately look at her print? So am I conditioned now that I just need to? Coochie needs to be the thing. Like I need to be doggish for it. I need to be golly, damn, ooh.
And you're going through this as a teenager.
And also in my brain, like, okay,
I don't even feel that way.
I don't even feel this way. I don't feel this way. And now more and more, I'm being pushed in this mental space of, okay. I remember my granddaddy telling me, and my uncle them telling me, you got all them bumps in your face. You know what to clear those bumps up?
Some sex.
Some sex. Get you some coochie. No one could get you some pussy. That'll get those bumps out your face. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have bumps in my face forever. Because I don't want to do that. Then going to school and having to go through physical changes in the body, like your body's growing out, and and then looking at all the other boys and stuff like that, wanting girls and stuff, and it's just like, oh, I don't want that.
So you weren't playing sports, so you weren't in the locker room.
I was in the locker room.
Oh, okay. What were you doing in the locker room?
Well, honey, there was PE, which I had to go to summer school because I failed PE.
No, seriously.
I did. I didn't want to dress out.
Oh.
And I'm probably over it now, but there was a time I used to have flashbacks of how I was taunted in the locker room.
What did they say to you? Oh, wow.
You a girl. You a girl. You don't belong in here. Get that fucking sissy from around me. Get that from around me. And it's just like, I don't know. I like all the other boys was just being boys in there. And I'm in there like, oh my God, like what am I doing that's different? Like how am I moving? Like what am I doing that's different? Like how are they seeing?
So were you like the theater kid? Were you like the kid who was just like singing,
I was very
choir?
reading. I would read a lot. I do a lot of
Okay.
reading. I would definitely do my schoolwork. I do my homework. I would definitely be into because I would needed to, immerse myself into things that were that took me away from there. So I liked a lot of fantasy.
I mean, and this is during a time where this is the 80s and 90s.
80s and 90s.
So this is you're not seeing anybody that you can even relate to on television.
No, not at the time.
You're not seeing any type of music star. I mean, nothing, no one.
And not hearing anybody around me that was, and anytime that I remember the first time I found out that somebody in my family was gay. It was my grandfather's cousin. It was his aunt's son, and he had AIDS. Yeah, and I remember them saying, "This is what happens to you when you're gay.
Wow,
you get AIDS. And you die."
That's what your family is saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you're internalizing all of this and feeling and sinking really lower and lower within yourself.
Yep. I remember his name was Ronnie. God bless my cousin Ronnie's soul. I remember going over there to the house and watching him sitting they had him in a bed because nobody knew what AIDS really was or how AIDS was really transmitted.
Yeah.
They didn't know how it was, how do you even fight it? Like where we are now.
Yeah, there was no PrEP. There was none of this.
None of that.
There was none of this existed.
No.
This is a lot of trial and error during this time.
And only gays got it.
Absolutely.
And so sitting there, I remember me sitting on the floor while my mom was visiting her aunt and my grandfather was visiting. I remember sitting on the floor looking at Ronnie in the bed, just looking at him. And I'm was just like, oh my God, I don't want this.
I don't want it. Yeah.
I don't want this to happen. So I don't know because I wasn't sexually active. I mean, I played around in church. It was a jerk or tug or lick or suck. But how do you get AIDS? How do you do it? So I don't want to do whatever he did. I don't want to do that.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.